Aloha. This is Naomi with Aloha Crochet with Naomi. How is everyone this morning? It is so good to see you this morning. I'm not sure what's going on with my glasses. I feel like I can't see anything, but that's okay. As long as I can see you and you can see me and I can talk story, hey, it's all good. Welcome, e komo mai, aloha kakahiaka, which means, I forgot to turn that down. Sorry about that, guys. Aloha kakahiaka means good morning in Hawaiian. And there is the spelling if you'd like to take a screenshot of that. Aloha kakahiaka. I am so glad everyone's here this morning. I am Naomi, your host or hostess. Good morning, Catherine. Good morning, Temi. Good morning. Good morning. Aloha. E komo mai, which means welcome. Come on in. I'm glad to see you all this morning. I didn't do my hair. I washed it, I brushed it, and just stuck it in a clippy. But it's clean. So hey, that's half the battle, right? It's half the battle. What's everyone doing this morning? What's in your cup? Tell me what's in your cup and what's on your hook. I have in my cup some coffee with half and half. And it's really good. It's really good. And then in my mug, I have some water with some liquid IV in it. I have to stay hydrated. They did they put a dye in my veins yesterday, so I have to continue to flush that out so it doesn't like hurt my kidneys. So I'm trying to make sure I stay hydrated, extra hydration. And Tammy, you have water in your cup. Let's see here. Water in your cup. Nothing yet on your hook because you have to eat first. Understand? I get it. I get it. But welcome. If you're stopping in, please come on in. Say hello. Aloha. Would love to hear from you. I'm just here. Did a little crocheting this morning. And I'm going to have to make some adjustments. Let's see. And then Catherine has tea and a blanket on her hook. Yay. I'm ready for another cup of eggnog latte. Aloha, Tanya. Aloha, Racine. Good morning. E komo mai. Welcome. E komo mai. So good to see you all. I'm just here talking story with you all. You've got some black coffee in your cup this morning, Tanya. Oh, fun. Aloha. Everyone else is saying hello to everyone else. So I'm glad to see that. I'm just sitting here trying to talk story, waiting for people. Some of you may know. Hi, Kara. How are you today? It is so good to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Aloha, kakahiaka. You've got water in your cup and a Santa Mouse plushie on the hook. Oh boy. Kara, if you can share that on our group page or the community page, I would love to see that. I am sure that is absolutely adorable. Adorable. Racine says, hello, everyone in the chat. She is drinking water and crocheting a scarf. Awesome. Awesome. You know, I got my yarn. What did I get? So I have an order for a big-eared elephant, and she wants it all gray with a pink bow. So I got my yarn in, so I'll be starting that probably today or tomorrow. But isn't this some beautiful gray? It's a darker gray. Can you all see that well or not? I'm not sure, but I like it. It's nice and plushy. It's showing up pretty true to color in there, but it's nice and soft. It says it's a 5-weight, I think, when I was ordering it, but it feels more like a 4-weight. But either way, I think it's going to really look nice. So I have two bags of this. This is from that Premier yarn. It's 52 in South Carolina. Oh wow, Racine. You were just in Florida. You got home from early appointment, waited almost 2 hours for the cab to show up to bring you home. And it snowed again where you are, Temmie. Oh, mercy. And 2 hours for a cab? Bless your heart. Well, I'm glad you're home though now and you're able to stay warm and hopefully you don't have anywhere to go for the rest of the day, right? Racing goes, yes, I do get around. I do get around. So I'm looking forward to starting this. The hat that I've been working on for my daughter, it's turned out to be really big. So I'm gonna have to frog and make some adjustments. I feel like maybe I need to taper it in just a little bit before I start doing the mask because it's really big on our head. It's 22, feels like 9 where Temmie is this morning. Tanya says good morning to all you ladies out there. I'm so glad each and every one of you are here this morning. So I'm looking forward to doing that. And then on the airplane going to California for the weekend for my soon-to-be grandson. He's due in January. And they had a baby shower for him. So my daughter and I took off and went there for that. And I made more than this. I made some scrubbies on the way there. These are just the using cotton. Let's see, peaches and cream cotton. And then I think this is Red Heart Super from Red Heart. They're scrubby yarn. And I mix them together. I put them together to make my scrubbies. And so these are just held scrubbies. People tend to like these. I sell quite a bit of these during almost every time I'm there. So it's hard for me to stay stocked up on these because a lot of people like them. And then there's one lady that buys them by tens or more because her husband likes them to wash he's a mechanic and this is the perfect size for him to use to get down in the crevices of some of his parts that he has to wash and clean up to put back in whatever. Sorry. Excuse me. I know I just dropped something. Seen my shoulder. So I made some Christmas ones. I'll be making some with the red and then still with this color, but with the red as the main color on there. So let's see here. Okay, everyone's still saying hi to everyone. And I've got Tanya, what do you have in your cup? You said black coffee. Hi, Debbie. I was just thinking of you. I'm getting ready to get your package together and I'll be sending that out tomorrow. I'll send you the confirmation. But yes, ma'am, I've got your stuff together and I'll be putting it in the mail tomorrow. Today, oh my goodness, today we're trying to put our Christmas tree up. I know we're late to the party, but we're getting ready to do some decorating after I get off of here. And maybe I can send some pictures and get some pictures put out on my community page or my Facebook page. Either way, once we get decorating finished up, I should say. So Debbie, I am so glad to see you. I'm so glad to see you. I'm so glad to see everyone. Tanya says it's 60 and it feels like in the 20s. That is not a good combination. I cranked on the heater and the fireplace. It's running too. Oh yeah, I would have to. I mean, you're in Florida and it feels like the 20s. Not as no bueno. That's my Espanol for today. Hey, Mele Kalikimaka. I'm sure everybody knows that, right? Everybody here in the States knows Mele Kalikimaka because you hear it on the songs in the stores everywhere, right? It's good to see you all. Thank you, Debbie. I appreciate that. But everybody has a problem with the second part of that, Melikaliki Maka Ho'ole Makahiki Ho, which I'll put that up there for maybe next week or the week after, right before New Year's. So that way so everyone can learn the whole phrase, which is Melikaliki Maka, of course, is Merry Christmas. Um, but we also like to say Ahui Ha'ole Makahiki Ho, which means Happy New Year. So I will definitely share both of those. I will put the Happy New Year on there maybe next week or the week after. Well, no, what day is this? Today is the 11th, right? I don't even know what day it is. I know it's Thursday. And so, yeah. So, Debbie, do you want to see the one rose? Do you want to see the one rose? And there it is for Rachel. And then I have a pair of shears that I'll cut the very tips off of because it's really a sharp tip. And I don't want it to puncture the packaging when I send it. So I'll just cut it off a little bit. So yeah. So this is for Rachel. And I'll be getting that in the mail. And I won't show you the yarn that I'm sending you, the thread. Okay, you'll just have to be surprised. Is that okay? I hope that's okay, because that's what I'm doing, Debbie. I don't want you to see it ahead of time. I want you to be surprised with it. So, I mean, I know you know it's coming, but still, you don't have to know the colors yet, right? Yes. Oh, I'm glad you love it. I'm glad you love it. So what does everyone else have on their hooks today? I'm working on some more scrubby week. Oh, good, Debbie. I'm glad. I'm glad. I like surprises too, you guys. I do. I love it. I love surprises. What else am I working on? And then I'm just working on leaves for those roses that I made in the airplane. So on my way home from California, this is what I made. I made 2 full roses and a bloom. So that's what I made on the plane ride home. Hi, Sonia. How are you? It's so good to see you. Welcome. Ekomo mai. Ekomo mai. I am so glad you are here. I am so glad you are here. So yeah, so that's the 3 roses I got done in the plane on the way home. It was pretty quick ride too. And then so now I'm just making greenery for the roses that I have done, because I have several roses that I've got to add the greenery to. So thank you, Temmie. It is a beautiful blue. What is it? It's a mainstay. Let me see. Do I have it in here with me? I do. I need to get some more red though. I want some more red, and then I've got this purple, dark purple, that I'm going to make as well. But this is a mainstay. What color? It's just called teal, which, yeah, it's really pretty. I really like it. But it's called a teal on the label. So, yeah. Sonia says, hi, Temmie. And then I have 2 other colors that I have gotten that same day when I got the teal. So I'm looking forward to making some of those as well. I have more teals that I can make with that because I want to get it used up. Tanya says she's weaving in ends on your son's stocking that I didn't finish last Christmas. Oh, how fun. How fun. So he'll be able to see it again all finished, right? Oh, I do too, Debbie. I like the glitter in it. And I'm not a glitter person, but this I can handle because I know it's not going to come off. It's in a string. It's a string form. So I like that. It doesn't bother me. I was going to work on something while I was here. I'm still working on stuff, you guys. So I'm just, like I said, I'm doing greenery for my roses. I've got quite a few roses that needs their leaves on them. And so that's what I'll be working on today. along with decorating. But here, let me pull this up real quick. So all these guys need, well, there's several here, sticks here without the roses on it at all. But I have quite a few roses that doesn't have greenery on them yet. So that's what I'll be working on today, getting greenery on all of those. And then getting those ready for my shop. Then I've got to label stuff. I'll be setting up on Monday until the 20th. Did I order which yarn from Walmart, Debbie? The yarn that I made the blue roses out of? I just went to Walmart. They had it there in stock. So I went, if that's what you're referring to, I didn't order it. I just went ahead and went in store, and I was looking for the red, this red here. And usually this is the red heart one. And this one has the glitter in it too, but they didn't have any more red, and I couldn't find any red for the mainstay, but mainstay had that teal and a really pretty, I didn't bring it in here with me, but next time I'll bring those with me too, because by then I'll be making some of those as well. But there were two other colors that I thought were really pretty that I wanted to put together. So that's what I got those. And I've just been working on little projects here and there, trying to get stuff done. You know how that goes, right? You've done between here and there, No, Debbie, they are not. Actually, they are from Secret Yarnery. Let me see if I'm able to pull that up, and then I can share the link with you. But knowing Temmie, if she's here and not eating, she can probably do it a lot faster than I can. But I will try. I will try. But I followed the Secret Yarnery, Krista from the Secret Yarnery's tutorial for the roses. Secret Yarnery roses, Temmie. The only thing I did, and I showed how I modified the pattern for just the petals on the leaves more to my liking, but I'm trying to find her. I know she's on here. I have her on here because she's one of mine that I follow. There she is. But what I'll do is I'll just share. Let me see if I can just pull up the rose. Here we go. And she's really good. Let's see, copy link, and I'll go here. See, I told you Temmie would beat me to it. I knew it. But there it is again. Temmie, you're so fast. Me, it takes me forever to do stuff. But that one, I don't know. Did you share the roses in itself, Temmie? I can't tell. It looks like you did, but I shared the actual rose tutorial. So you could do a screenshot of that if you'd like. And I haven't learned how to add, like while I'm talking to you. Thank you, Temmie. I appreciate you. So I want to learn how to add like links in my stream after the fact, or even in the middle of me talking. I have not figured out how to do that yet. But I will learn. I see notes, see news. I know, Temmie, right? It's like, I know there's a way to add, and I know who to ask. So I'll ask later. I'll ask later. So yeah, so is everyone ready for Christmas? Is everyone ready for Christmas? And I apologize for last night's video we were supposed to get on last night, Trouble Crocheters, but I was out of it, you guys. I had a procedure done yesterday, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I was supposed to be the one hosting it. Well, yeah, I'm sorry. That didn't go well. I was out cold for like after I got home from my procedure. Right afterwards, my husband and my daughter, we went to eat while we grabbed some food. And then I still had to go get a Secret Santa gift for a party for tomorrow. So I felt good enough to walk around just a little bit after my procedure. So I went and did that and then came home and crashed right back out. Crashed right back out. So, and you're as ready as you can be. Right. I know. I know. I'm as ready as I can be. Like I said, we're going to do some decorating today and call it good. Do some gift wrapping. Almost ready. A few stocking stuffers left to do, Debbie. Awesome. Awesome. But I was really surprised. So you guys, I had what's called a left heart catheterization done. I'm not sure if anybody's ever heard of that or if they have had it done before, but I was kind of nervous about it, but through prayer, God helped me, and so it was a blessing. And then they give you really good stuff to kind of make it so you don't remember, and I don't remember. The only thing I remember is they had, because of where they were wanting to go through, which was my wrist, right here is where one of my main arteries are. And so they went in through here, and all I remember is that they had taped it so that way I couldn't move my hand. They taped it down, and I think I heard somebody said, okay, he's going to numb the area. And then that was the last thing I remember until it was time to wake up. And so that was good. I heard them saying, and that was it. And then I went into the recovery room for, I think it was a couple hours. So, but yeah, just a little, I don't know if y'all can see, I can see it, but there's like a little bruise that's going down my arm right in through here. But there's just a little bit of a hole there, little bitty hole there. And they said there's going to be bruising. And this is a little tender in the area, so you'll have to be careful. I can't hit it, because it's still, it's just a little hole, but still. But I was surprised as to how well it went. And like they said, you're not going to remember. It's kind of like having, the oscopies, the endoscopy or colonoscopy. They kind of put you in that twilight state, but it's a little different than the one that they put you in for those. But it's like, oh, wow, pretty interesting. It was interesting to me. But the doctor came in, told my family that everything looked good, and that was the extent of that. So I have a follow-up on the 22nd. So thank you, Debbie. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the prayers that everyone gave out to me. It was a blessing to wake up this morning, and I seen a whole bunch of messages. Sorry, excuse me. So I really appreciate each and every one of you. And yes, and I'm right-handed. Yes. It would have been nice if they could have gone on my left, but I'm assuming that there's not, I don't know. But either way, I was able to crochet a little bit this morning. I didn't crochet, of course, at all yesterday. And then like I said, it's just a little tender, but I'm able to crochet. I do know that I tried to crochet one of my scrubbies earlier, and because it being cotton and it's a little harder to work with cotton, it wasn't doing well. I had to put too much pressure, and so I put that aside like really quickly. And then I think I'll be okay with doing my petals for my roses here in a little bit, but I'm not trying to do too much. It does state, just not to do anything strenuous for the next 48 hours. I don't consider crocheting strenuous, but I did find that I did have to do a little more pressure for the cotton. So I'm not going to leave that cotton alone until later. I don't want to be bursting anything open. got my shower. Everything was good. So I'm just a little tender. I don't want to like, you don't want to hit it or anything. So I'm just like, okay, well, I'll be all right. I'll be a good girl. Just do light stuff. Like I said, my family wants to decorate. So putting up some lights and some garland around my main door that I try to do every year. I have another a wreath that I put up. It's a Snowgy wreath. Friend of mine made. So I'll be putting that up now that it's winter. Well, is it officially winter yet, you guys? I don't even know. Let me look. When is it officially winter? Come on. When is winter officially? What's the official date? December 21st. Thank you, Tanya. So yeah, I still have a couple more days. I still have a couple more days, but I figure it's cold out. Why not? And it's with the season, so it's really pretty. I'll take a picture of it for you guys later when I get it put up. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Tammy. Yes. I feel fine, you guys. It's just that I feel kind of foggy still. My eyes are not quite focusing, you know? It's kind of weird, but I'll be all right. I'll get it. I'll get through this. High five, Tanya from Temmie. That's cute. I love you guys. I really appreciate each and every one of you being here with me this morning. Please hit that like button if you could. Hey, and thank you so much. I'm over 200 now. So that's a blessing. That is an absolute blessing. And I think I hit over 500 watch hours last week. I think I seen something on my studio saying, congratulations, you've hit over 500 watch hours. And I guess I'm here. I guess it's halfway there. Yeah. Right, Demi, sit back and relax. Supervise. Yes. And Debbie says, your Christmas plant is full of blooms. Oh, you have a Christmas cactus? Is that what you have, Debbie? I love poinsettias, but we have animals, so can't have those because I know one of them would just try to chow down, and that would not be good. And then I love the Christmas cactuses. Those are absolutely beautiful. I seen that, Temmie. So Temmie started a morning, live morning Bible devotional. I have not yet been able to catch it because I'm still checking my eyelids for holes. So I have caught a couple of them, Temmie, on the replay. I've liked them, but I don't think I've made any comments. So I apologize for that. But I have enjoyed a couple of them whenever I remember to go back and look at stuff or have the minute to go back and look at it. But I appreciate you doing that. That's a blessing. Just getting God's word out is a blessing. And so, yes, just last week. Yeah, I tried to catch every day, but I haven't. So I apologize for that. Tanya said, Tim was excited. Or your cactus has one bloom. Oh, how exciting. Yes, Temmie, it's 5:30 in the morning your time, which even makes it, I think it's like 4 or something in my time. So, Patty Myers, aloha. Kakahiaka, which means good morning. E komo mai, welcome. I am so glad you are here. I am so glad you are here. I'm so glad you are here. So I haven't seen you in a minute, but I haven't been here either. So it's not anybody's fault but my own. Debbie says, your great granny's cutting got from her before she passed away years ago. And she was 97. Oh, wow. So she lived a good long life, right? A good long life. And is from her tree. What a blessing. Wow. That is awesome. And to have a lot of blooms on it, I'm sure that's even better. Sundays at 6, Temmie said. Okay. And Temmie says, hello, Patty. It is. It is. Temmie says, Debbie, now that's a true blessing. Legacy blessing, right? Well, Patty, the doctor did say that all was good. He came in, told my family that, everything looked good. And so now I'll get my results, my official results on the 22nd. And then I think they're going to probably try to still figure out what caused the abnormal stress test. I'm not sure if there's any other tests that can be done to figure it all out. But hey, all is well. I came out of the heart catheterization well. I have a little bruise right along my vein there, and I have a little cut where they inserted the camera. So yeah. And they said it's going to be bruised for a couple of weeks or so. So it's not as bad as I thought it would be, and I hope it doesn't get any worse than this because it, might look kind of crazy, but it's okay. So thank you, Patty. I appreciate that. And Debbie, yeah, that is a blessing. That is a blessing. Full. Everyone's saying hi. Yes, amen. Amen. So tell me, Patty, what's on your hook today? What's in your cup? And if I've missed anyone, please say hello again to me because sometimes I can't see everything like I should. If I've missed that you've written what you're drinking this morning, what's in your cup, please tell me what's in your cup, what's on your hook. I've got several things going on. I was trying to make some of these this morning. Not good because too much pressure is needed for these. So I'll skip these for now. And those are my little scrubbies that I like to make. Everybody loves these. I can hardly keep these in stock because people just love them. They're perfect for little hands, big hands too. But I have a husband of one of the ladies that buy these. He's a mechanic and he loves these for scrubbing his auto mechanic parts. So drinking water and crocheting scarf. Okay, Racine. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And Racine, you are where again? The other day you were in Florida and now you're in North or South Carolina. I forget. I know. You just told me. Cherry and cream, zero Pepsi, several knitting and crocheted Afghans. Patty, you are busy. You've got a lot going on too, right? So I'm making petals for my roses today because that'll be something easy. Once I get started, it's with acrylic yarn, so I don't need to apply pressure to make these. So you're South Carolina. That's right. Racine's in South Carolina right now. And so I'll be making petals for my roses, and then I'll be packaging up Debbie's little things that I'm sending to her. One of which I showed was just a rose. Let's see, what else am I doing today? Decorate. Well, I'm going to supervise decorating and just get some decorating going and do some more crocheting today. And then I was making a hat, from Bag O' Day. She has one of those ski masks. Okay, Temmie, no worries. But Bag O' Day, Crystal from Bag O' Day, she has a really cool ski mask that has just the opening for the eyes. I was making one for my daughter. I just did some modifications. I'm using the 5-weight. What's that, Patty? Vicks Vapor Rub helps dissipate the bruises. Okay, and I have some, so I will use that. Thank you. I just have to be careful. I can't put it on the cut site right now. I still have to be careful with that part. So, but I can put it on the bruised part, right? Thank you. Thank you. I never knew that. Racine was in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, passing Columbia, South Carolina. Wow. Traveling woman, traveling woman. I'm sorry. Excuse me, you guys. Excuse me a minute. So what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. Oh, I was working on a hat from Bag O' Day, and the hat in itself is she's using a 4-weight. Well, I decided to go with a 5-weight plushy type yarn, so that way it'll be maybe a little bit warmer for my daughter. But as it turns out now, it's too big, so I'm gonna have to frog and at least go up right before the last increase and stick with that size, and then I think when it comes back down it'll be just fine. But the where I'm at now, which is 72 around, it's too big, because my daughter's a tiny thing anyway. So I think that if I take it back up to the prior to the last increase and take it from there, I think it'll be a lot better for her. What is which one, Temmie? I don't know. Do you put vitamin E on the bruises or take it, Temmie? Oh, there's vitamin E too. I don't have any vitamin E, but I do have some Vicks Vapor Rub. So, but Temmie said she uses vitamin E. Okay. That's awesome to know, because I don't want it to look, I mean, it kind of looks crazy to me right now. It's the ski mask from Bag O' Day. It's a really good tutorial. I really like how it's turning out. It's just too big, and it's a lot of it has to do with the fact that I'm using a bigger hook and also a bigger yarn than what her tutorial calls for. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to frog everything until the second to the last increase, and then start for the pattern. I think that'll be fine, because I thought I was following it, and I thought, it's probably not going to be too big. It'll be just right. But then I had her try it on, and it's way too big, and so I'm just gonna frog it up into the second to the last increase, like I said, and then continue on with the pattern from there. I think it'll be okay. I think it'll work out fine. Put what on? Vicks is your favorite? I know, mine too, Tanya. I just love the smell of it. Even I love that eucalyptus smell. It's amazing. Thank you. There you go. The Bag O' Day. Is that the Bag O' Day? Thank you, Temmie. I appreciate mask. I love it. She has two different ones. She has one with 2 eyes and then a piece in the middle for the nose, and then the rest of it, right? And then she has the one with just like almost like a Jordy's glasses from one of the sci-fi shows that I can't remember, but I remember his name. If you're into sci-fi. Let's see, Catherine, you're back. I just made your chocolate fudge protein drink. Yummy. That sounds amazing. Oh, that's a good idea, Temmie. Temmie uses Vicks in the wintertime to keep her feet soft. Very nice. Very nice. What a wonderful idea. I use the Curel for older people's skin. I forget what it's called. But Catherine, that sounds amazing. Where's the recipe? That sounds so good. Oh, mercy. Sorry. Excuse me, you guys. I had no time to prepare for that. Sorry about that. Just goodness. Oh my. So, but yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun. The last few days, I went to go see my youngest. Like, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, Patty. Um, oh, and then Tammy just shared the other one, ski mask, from Bagwo Day as well. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Tammy. Appreciate it. So before Thanksgiving, my oldest son came, surprised us for Thanksgiving. So we had Thanksgiving with him. So that was a blessing. Him and his sister kind of put that together and surprised my husband and I for that. And then my daughter and I got to go to California for my youngest son's baby shower for their second baby. So, and Temmie's asking for prayers, and we certainly can do that, Temmie. Thank you, Racine. Appreciate that. So I've been with all three of my kids. My husband and I have been with, well, my husband wasn't able to go to California with me with us, but I've been with all three of our kids in the last couple of weeks, and I it's been such a blessing. My heart's been overjoyed with being able to spend time with all three of my kids. It's a rarity. You know, they all have their lives and they all do their thing. So, and pray for my son. He's a truck driver, my oldest one, and kind of had a little incident, and thankfully he's okay. His truck had to get some things fixed on it, but he's okay. And yes, you are on my prayer list, Temmie. God knows the need, right? And so, Temmie, you are definitely on my prayer list. And so is everyone on this chat and all my other peeps that are not on the chat, wherever they are today. God knows where they are and what they're doing. And I pray for each and every one of you. And I thank you for all of our servicemen and women, past and present. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for supporting your nation, and appreciate all of those who bring our country, all of our truck drivers, first responders, hospital workers. I appreciate each and every one of you for the service that you perform, for each and every one of those people that are around you, for all of us. So keep up the good work and know that you are thought of and prayed for and appreciated. In fact, my daughter and I, before I left for California the other day, they had, and I've been trying to get to this thing. It's a craft bake sale event thing that's put on. This was their third year, from the rural fire department here in Junction City, and they put up. They have just like a little something, for the community, and so I was able to go, got some of their goodies, bought a couple things, and then you put in a raffle for a quilt, a handmade quilt that one of their people from the auxiliary, the fire department auxiliary, has put together. And so it was very nice. I mean, it was a small thing, and people were coming in and out. So it was really nice. And I've already decided that next year I'm going to reach out to someone there and make a donation that they can put in their little shop for next year. And that way they can maybe get some extra funds from that as well. You can tell that there was some other vendors that had donated some things for them, because everything is like a love offering. Nothing actually has a price on it. They a couple of the handmade items, they had a suggested price, but everything was still just a suggested price. It wasn't like in stone. And I'm not even going to do a suggested price. I'm just going to make things and give it to them, and they can do with it what they want. They can give them away if they want to, or they can put it as part of the craft event, craft/bake sale event, and just take donations like they did this last time, so they can do whatever they want to with that. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Your cup runneth over. God is good, Patty. God is good. And yes, Tammy, you are more than welcome. And you remember Junction City? You've been to Junction City before, Tammy? That's a blessing. That's a blessing. Junction City, we some days I think we're growing, and then some days I think, why are we not growing? But my husband and I have been here since 1999. This was his last duty station before retiring out of the army. So, but yeah, been a lot of fun though. Been a lot of fun. Got yesterday. I got my gift for my. Oh, that's right, Tammy. Your dad was in the army and at Fort Riley. What a blessing! What a blessing! Yeah, been here since 1999. And it probably hasn't grown much since you were here. I don't know. I don't know, but when before we moved here, we just weren't hearing very good things of Junction City. But then once getting here, we realized, like any really, think if you think about it, anywhere that you go, they all take their turns, right? As to whether they've got good places, bad places, things to do, not things to do, you know. And so, yeah. But once we got here, we realized, oh, it's not that bad. New housing your parents opened up in Fort Riley. Okay. Wow, that's cool. There's a lot of new construction going on Fort Riley right now as well, for housing. I think they've kind of tapered off on that, but now this just everyday stuff. Keeping stuff maintenance stuff now. I think so. Mm. I'm sorry, I needed that. Oh goodness, I'm sorry. I haven't been doing too much though. Oh, you were near the prison. Oh, that was on Old Post. That was definitely on Old Post. So, do you guys think this would be a pretty rose? I want to make a rose out of this one. What do you think? It's a purple, dark purple. I'm going to try to make roses out of that one too. I think that'll be pretty. It's a darker purple, definitely. This is from Mary Maxim Glimmer, and it just says dark purple. And they still have this in their store, because I was just on Mary Maxim just today, and this is a 4-weight, so I think it's going to be a really pretty rose. And Debbie, if you have any questions on how to do that rose, yeah, definitely go to Secret Yarnery. She does really good work, and the way she walks you through in the tutorial, I mean, is very easy. The only thing, like I said, for me personally, I did not particularly like the petals of the leaves. So I kind of modified those. And if after you've made your first rose or so, and you too want to know how I've done my petals, just let me know. I'd be happy to share that with you. I did a quick thing a couple weeks ago for the petals. I was showing another, I was doing it, one of our subscribers, on how I did it. So yeah, check the video out. She does a really good job on showing us how to make those roses, and I'm hooked. I am. I love making the roses. And I just recently, where do I have it? Do I have it near me? I might have it near me. So I got myself this book. I believe it's right here. So, because I want to, as this next year comes around, I want to make more flowers. I want to make like some cactuses and some more flowers. And so I bought myself, it's called Crochet Flowers in a Day. Can you see that? And this was from Riley Cole. So I ordered this from Amazon. And there's that. And then there's the author there. And so it's got quite a few little flowers in there that I really want to just start making. I was making some viney, like wisterias, I guess you say. So thank you, Tammy, for sharing that again. I appreciate that. I think that'll be a beautiful color. And Tanya, let's see. Funny memory. Oh, yeah. Funny memory. I have a library card for Olathe, Kansas. Oh, wow. I was working on your master's while traveling on vacation. That is too cool. That is awesome. That is really awesome. Isn't that funny? Those little things just kind of come around. Mary Cole, Flowers in a Day. That is so cool, Tanya. No, this one is from Riley Cole, Flowers in a Day. And then crochet flowers in a day. Which way is my camera? There we go. Flowers in a day. Quick and easy. Crochet flower projects for a crochet garden. I like those little daisies. And she's got roses as well. And then the tulips. I really want to try the tulips. And then I don't know what that's called. Let me see. Let me see, you guys. Let's see. There's daisies, which I know. There's little sunflowers. There's little roses. There's the tulips. There's pansies. Carnations. I found a really cool carnation pattern that I really like that I'm going to stick with for the carnations. I don't know if I've ever shown this to you guys. Let's see. You crocheted carnations. Oh, let me pull that up. Patty says she crocheted carnation corsages for mothers and daughters bouquet years ago, and you have your mothers now. Oh, that's so sweet. So this is can't remember which pattern I used. I'll pull that up and present it next week. But this is the carnations that I made. I forget which pattern it is, but I'll find it and share with you guys next week, or I might put it on the community page later. But these are the carnations. I need to make more. This is the last one, but my favorite one, I made a pink one. Oh my word. It was so cute and beautiful. And then the red, I had a dark red, not the shiny, but it was just a dark, like a cherry red that I made. But this one here is made with a 3-weight. And then most of them are made with the 4-weight. But I thought that was really pretty. This particular carnation pattern. Let's see here. Oh, Kara, you have what? You have a order for a remembrance doll. Has anyone made one before? No, I've never. I don't even know what that is. And Debbie, you said that Secret Yarnery has a daisy pattern. Temmie hasn't heard of that, Kara. Plant ones too, Debbie. Oh, for Secret Yarnery has plant ones too. I think I've seen that. I really want to make the little cactuses with the pots. I think those are so adorable. I forget who has them, but I am going to definitely try to get. I had that on my list for next year. And Temmie just shared the pattern for the daisies from. Who's that from? Temmie. Who is that one? Let's see. Oh, that one's from Secret Yarnery. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. It's a blessing. So, but I want to learn about this. Remembrance doll. And it's a crocheted remembrance doll. Well, let's check it out, shall we? um, I'm going to find Remembrance Doll. Remembrance. Let me learn how to spell today. I guess it should be crocheted. Your Dollify does them? What is that? That sounds nice. Oh, Remembrance Doll crochet patterns. Oh, wow. That's going to be so nice. So let's see here. My Dollify will take a picture of the loved one and turn it into a crocheted likeness of that person. Wow. So Tanya, is that an app? So that's what you're attempting, Kara? Oh my goodness. That's going to be so amazing. That's going to be amazing. I want to see it all. Let's see here. Tanya says, my aunt takes articles of clothing from the loved one and turns it into a bear. You know, my sister-in-law used to do that. Okay, and is mydollify.com. I'm going to have to check that out. My DOLLFY.com. Thanks, Temmie. That's helpful. I have most of the body done, working on the hair, cap, and beard now. Wish me luck. Oh, you're going to do great, Kara, and I hope you're able to share that with us. That means a lot. That means a lot to whoever you're doing that for. I am quite sure they're going to just so appreciate it and just absolutely love it. That'll be amazing. That would be amazing to see that. But my sister-in-law used to make teddy bears, and she would make them out of just regular teddy, like she would sew the teddy bears and then stuff them. And then she would take an article of clothing and, from the deceased family member and put it on there and make like an outfit. Or sometimes she would even just take a store-bought teddy bear and just take an article of clothing from a deceased loved one and shrink it down to the bear size. But the whole outfit is made from, like a shirt or something from a loved one that has passed. And so she used to do that. I don't know if she still does that or not, but she was very creative. She used to do a lot of stuff. Well, she still does a lot of stuff, but I just don't know what she's really into right now. But she's always into a lot of stuff. So, but But that is a blessing, Kara. And it's all crocheted. Wow. And I just happened to see a couple things on there, remembrance dolls. Yeah, it will be amazing. It will be amazing. I just quickly glanced as to what those were. And one of the I didn't open it up, but it showed like a picture of a person and the doll that was being created from that picture. I'm like, oh my word, that is amazing. Technology, and then the people with the vision to do that kind of stuff and do it, and then the end results are just amazing to me. Like, it just causes me to go you know, and ooh, because it takes a lot for people to do things like that, and sometimes people don't appreciate the other people that can do those things. Well, I'm one of them that do appreciate people who can do things like that. And I'm sure the people that's commissioned you to do that, Kara, will absolutely love it. Will absolutely love it. But hey, all my peeps, it's been an hour that I've been chit chatting, and I need to go decorate. And I need to go eat. I haven't eaten yet today. I had some coffee, I had some tea, and I've had some water. And so now I need to eat something. I had a little snack, but my snack is pretzels. I love me some pretzels. But so Debbie, keep an eye out in your mail or in your email. I will email or message you with the tracking number. I'll probably get that sent out to you tomorrow. I have to finish the leaves on your thing, but I'll get that all ready for you and shipped out to you tomorrow. Everybody, I know time flies, right? Thank you so much for joining, each and every one of you being here. Have a beautiful day. Continue to make beautiful things out of string/yarn. Hui ho malamapono. Until we meet again, please take care. Love each and every one of you. Thank you so much again for being with me today. And prayerfully, I will see you on Sunday for the Sunshine Crochet Gals. All right. Have a great day.